Tonight, Nathan Fletcher's state Senate campaign website is still up and accepting donations, despite the fact Fletcher has dropped out of the race. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. Fletcher is resigning from the County Board of Supervisors following sexual harassment allegations and has suspended his Senate campaign. Now, a lot of San Diegans are asking what's next.
CBS 8's Kirsten Holmes is following the story for us.
As politicians scramble to find Nathan Fletcher's replacement, questions swirl about his campaign website and the money that was donated to it.
To suspend a campaign is a process. Through the Registrar of Voters, you can fill out forms that you're terminating a campaign, and there are papers that have to be filed as part of that.
Lori Saldana ran against Nathan Fletcher in 2018 for the county supervisor seat. Fletcher ultimately won. Saldana says suspending a campaign and its website can take some time.
You're not under any timelines. Some people return the money to their contributors, others roll it into a separate account. He's probably going to need to reach out to his contributors as quickly as possible and take this offline and let people know the money's going to be sitting there until he satisfies any bills and any vendors that have done work on his behalf.
According to the Secretary of State's website, Nathan Fletcher has received hundreds of thousands of dollars in his bid for state Senate.
Do you think any of those contributors will feel slighted in some shape, form, or fashion after contributing?
A very small percent of people give money to political campaigns. And most of those are people they're fairly wealthy, well-to-do. And I think they're probably not going to miss, a few hundred or even $1,000, frankly, and may not expect to get it back because they understand there's always a cost of campaigning.
And endorsements listed on the website, like Mayor of Lemon Grove Raquel Vasquez, are now statements reading, quote, "I am aware of the alarming allegations. The future legal proceeding will help uncover the truth." Saldana says what's most important right now are Fletcher's constituents in the communities he serves.
The most important thing for them is that they have representation just as quickly as possible.
Kirsten Holmes, CBS 8.
And Lori Saldana told CBS 8 today that she is not running for Fletcher's seat. CHP is investigating a crash that killed a driver on the 94 freeway. It happened about 4 this morning near the Interstate 5 exit in Golden Hill. CHP says the driver of a Ford pickup rear-ended a Honda that caused the truck to go out of control. The pickup driver, described only as a 40 to 50-year-old man, was thrown from the vehicle and died at the scene. The driver of the Honda was taken to a hospital with minor injuries.
San Diego condo owners who had their insurance policies dropped because of wildfire risk are now getting some help from the state. CBS 8 has been working for you to find a solution for condo owners who were facing huge increases in insurance payments. Tonight, CBS 8's David Gottfredson breaks down the changes just announced to help condo associations.
It's going to fall far short, but it's a better start than what we have right now.
Sam Spooner and more than 300 other condo owners in the Mirada complex in Rancho Bernardo got some good news this week from the California Department of Insurance. The state's FAIR plan, described as insurance of last resort, is raising its coverage maximum for condo associations from $8.4 million to $20 million.
I think for people with mortgages, it's going to be quite helpful to have this at least $20 million coverage. And it is a good platform, a good foundation for our board of directors to work with.
In January, Farmers Insurance did not renew its $77 million policy on the Mirada complex due to wildfire risk. Its condo association is looking for a replacement policy on the secondary market, but faces a huge rate increase for only $10 million of coverage.
It could have cost each homeowner like $8,000 of special assessment, and I think that might still be one of the things that show up on the options that we get to vote on.
CBS 8 has been working for you, reporting on the insurance crisis in California, including more than 1,000 condo owners in San Diego County who had their insurance dropped. Last month, state legislators sent this letter to Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Lara, urging him to raise the FAIR plan maximum to $20 million as a temporary solution. State Senator Tony Atkins released a statement saying, in part, Longer, more devastating fire seasons means Californians are feeling the impact of climate change now. Expanding coverage is an important step towards protecting homeowners throughout the state.
We certainly appreciate you and CBS 8 for the work that you've done to help to make this happen. The more publicity we get for the problem, the more likely it was that we'd get this done.
That $20 million maximum for condo associations under the FAIR Plan should kick in by the end of the year. We'll keep following this story. David Gottfredson, CBS 8.
All right, David, thanks. A $275,000 settlement has been reached between the county and a transgender woman who sued the San Diego Sheriff's Department. According to the lawsuit, Christina Frost was placed in a cell with 3 men who beat her and broke her jaw. This happened after Frost was arrested on an unspecified charge in November of 2020. Despite telling intake deputies that she was a trans woman, Frost says she was placed in the men's jail downtown and was attacked in her sleep. According to public records obtained by CBS 8, county taxpayers have paid nearly $30 million in jail-related judgments and settlements since 2015. We're so eager to tell you about this less than 24 hours from now until the Aztecs tip off for basketball.
Excitement's growing as we get closer to their first Final Four appearance ever. CBS 8's Jenny Day talked to San Diego State students who are heading to Houston after winning a very cool raffle.
Every student had an opportunity to enter this drawing, and it was just last night when they found out they'd be flying out today. Really a trip of a lifetime for 700 students to root for their team in person and witness history.
First time in the NCAA Final Four.
Go Aztecs! I seriously couldn't be happier.
Enthusiasm for the San Diego State University Aztecs is at an all-time high.
Something you dream of, you know, like while you're here, going to college here, to get an opportunity like this, just amazing.
I caught up with students who scored free floor tickets to tomorrow's game as they waited to board the bus to the airport.
So grateful for this opportunity. So sending a bunch of us students there is going to help keep up the hype.
Tickets to the game, this bus, and a flight are all courtesy of Associated Students, Aztecs Athletics, and SDSU Auxiliaries. These students will just have to cover the hotel. I even spoke to the show skeleton. If you've been to a home game, you know who I'm talking about.
When I was 8, that was the team that I got attached to, seeing Kawhi Leonard, and I've had season tickets ever since.
So when SDSU wins, the same 700 students will have an opportunity to attend the national championship game.
They're so used to having such a jam-packed arena here at Viejas, so filling Energy Stadium is going to be crazy.
And it's not just students. Alumni like myself and staff are equally as energized. I had a chance to shoot some hoops with SDSU physics professor Matt Anderson. He's gained his own fame on YouTube, 13 million views and 100,000 subscribers as he combines his love of science and his love of the game.
If you understand physics principles, it will certainly help, and I think that's really the reason that we're in the Final Four, pretty much.
We are certainly all rooting for you, so know that you can watch the game right here on CBS 8. Tip-off at 3:09. Reporting here at SDSU, Jenny Day, CBS 8.
And as we've been telling you, the Aztecs hope to keep making history. We're less than 24 hours away from their first ever Final Four matchup. We keep saying it because it's such a big deal.
So exciting. Our John Howard and Jake Garriani are in Texas to cover the team in action. They join us tonight from Energy Stadium in Houston. Guys.
And thank you very much, Carlo and Marcella, and welcome to the massive and cavernous NRG Stadium here in Houston, Texas, home of the Texans NFL football team, of course, holds over 70,000. When this thing is packed to the gills tomorrow, it will be a raucous and really insane atmosphere, John, an atmosphere that our Aztecs team will have to deal with.
No doubt about it. They've had 2 practices here, and more than one coach, more than one player, I've heard say, playing in this facility is like playing outdoors. Yeah. Just the perspective of the hoop when you're taking a shot is far different than any university or college gym that they've played in all season long. The players for the Aztecs, they are geeked up, can't wait to play this game.
I keep saying, like, this is just everything I dreamed of. Like, if you was to close your eyes and really dreamed of what it is to be a perfect dream as an NCAA player, basketball player, like, this is all it is.
It's a great environment. We're getting a lot of love, and they're giving us a lot of gifts. But it's all about finding that balance. Coach Dutch has done a great job making sure we don't lose focus. And understand while we're here, like, all of this stuff is great, but, I mean, when we get on that floor and when it's time to work, we have to get in and focus and lock in on our game plan, and we have to make a plan to beat FAU and ultimately get to the national championship game.
Yeah, this is a big moment for sure, but we know that we deserve to be here. You know, it's not by luck, and we put in the work, and it's just time to show it now.
Oh, it's good. I mean, I think it's just a testament to the hard work I put in, the hard work we all put in this summer. Just, you know, be here. I mean, it was all our goals, but we're not done yet.
It's going to be a great game. We got to go out there and hit shots, keep defending at a high level. Stop them in transition, and just try to have a bigger chip on our shoulder than them.
And John, these players, they're saying all the right things, seem to have the right head on their shoulder going into this game. Of course, you still got to play the game against a very good FAU team tomorrow. And coming up at 6:50 in sports, we're going to catch up with the man who really built this entire thing, Mr. Steve Fisher.
That's right. His signature is on the court at Viejas Arena, and he had some great perspective on the Aztecs being here after 25 years of building the program. Can't wait to show that to you coming up at 6:50. Marcella, Carlo, let's go back to you now.
All right, if you can't make it to Houston, you can watch it here. You can see the game on CBS 8. Coverage starts at 3, tip-off at 3:09 tomorrow, and we're all going to be tuning in.
Oh, yes. Still ahead tonight, could an indictment derail former President Trump's campaign to retake the White House in 2024? We verify.
Plus, get ready for dinner. The local restaurant that just received its 3rd Michelin star.
We're basking in the sunshine for today. It was back and going strong as we go into the weekend. Your sunset time will be 7:07 tonight. We'll go ahead and take a look at your weekend forecast coming up.
And up next, nearly 24 people are in the hospital right now after a tornado ripped through central Arkansas.